What is today? I don't even know. March 14th. It's a beautiful Wednesday, like 28 degrees outside. So work trip out to Germany. You can't fly over the little tiny pond and not hit up a couple all of the countries while you're there. So I took a couple of vacation days, and I'm gonna hit Paris for a day. Never been to Paris, and then I'm gonna go to Amsterdam for 2 days. I've never been to Amsterdam, so here we go. It is 10:23 Eastern Standard Time, which is 2:23 in the morning. Not GMT, but they're 5 hours ahead in Germany. We just ate, and I'm consuming enough liquor to put myself to sleep right now. We land at 9:30 a.m. local time, and I have to be up and ready for work for 10:30 meetings in Germany, and then a full day with the customers. So this should be interesting.
Fine, thank you.
See ya, thank you. Oh, made it. Arrived in Germany. So my buddies ditched me. They were supposed to come pick me up at the airport. They flew into Frankfurt, and they're like, just take the train. So now I gotta figure out the train system in a language that I don't speak. So this should be fun. I made it. I don't know how, but I did. I think I was supposed to get off at one of the train stations and take a high-speed train and get here like a half hour earlier, but I guess all that matters is I made it. You know how the honey badger don't give up bleep? This guy doesn't give up bleep. It's like 25 degrees and windy. He's just rocking out. Jamaica. So my plan was to get to Paris. I got in at like 3. There's an hour train ride to my Airbnb. Then I booked a fat tire tour. It's like a 4.5 hour bike tour of the entire city. And I knew it was gonna be a little cold, like 45-ish. And it was supposed to be the same in Cologne as well. Yeah, it's like 30 and snowing. So our plane was late getting into Cologne. We left late, then we had the de-ice. And all while, this is happening, I'm on this, low carb thing. Oh, I've been really good about it. Really good. Besides for some beer here and there, I've been pretty good. And yeah, needless to say, I missed my fat tire tour. So that was like 45 euros wasted. Man, the architecture and brickwork and stonework is on point. I think it also helps that it's a sunny day. So something kind of interesting. I've been noticing it as I walk throughout the city. But if you look at this building and then the bottom of this building, the non-brick part of it, they're pretty straight. But this is laying on top of this non-brick part, the brick with the 4 windows, and it's actually tilting kind of to the kind of this way. And this building and then this building have a visible gap. It's probably hard to tell here, but there's a gap. From here it looks like it's a few inches, but it's probably 8 to 10 inches if you get up close. There's really no gap at the bottom. There's a visible gap as you get to the top. And then as you just go down, all of these buildings are all slanted. So here's a better angle. You can actually see the light. If I kind of move sideways, you'll see the light disappear and then come back, that crack. But you can actually see the light in between the red brick building and the black brick building. And then you can see the angle of all 4 buildings and kind of how they interact with each other. Oh, that's a wrap, folks. That is it. It is 3:50 a.m. Wednesday morning. I'm in front of the Amsterdam. My cheeks are frozen. I can't even talk. Oh, it's like 26 degrees right now in Amsterdam. I've walked around the city for the last 3 hours, socialized with the locals, talked with some people from the States, talked with some people from the Ukraine, which we call it Ukraine, they call it the Ukraine, and talked with a few people from the UK, which was nice. But that's a wrap.